Today I want to talk about some things that I find myself struggling with. I kind of like suck at a few things. I know, weird, right? Because I'm perfect. Okay, don't tell everybody that, because people will get like really pissed off about stuff like that. So don't say it out loud. But thank you. It makes me feel good. Anyway, how was your day? I hope you had a beautiful start to your day and you finish it by being you all the time. No matter who you're pissing off, the right people will love you for you, okay? Stop diluting yourself. Stop trying to fit in. Stop trying to hold on to things that deep down you need to let go of. As opposed to me. I'm gonna talk to you about that. But first, I want to say thank you guys so much for your support. The best month of the year is here. And it's not just because I am born in December, but if you want to be technical, then yeah, it is the best month because, Anyway, I won't brag, even though I have all rights to brag. I like the vibe that comes with December. I like the weather. It matches my heart, To be for real, some of the best people that I've encountered, they share my month, so maybe I'm being a little bit biased. Shout out to all my Sagittarians and Capricorns that are born in December. It is the best, absolute best month of the year. Cool. Now that we've gotten all of that out the way, there are some things that I struggle with. And I want to be very honest about the things that are like little roadblocks on my journey. I struggle with forgiveness is one of them, and just ultimately letting things go. I don't always know how to let things go. I don't know how to forgive most times, and I struggle with that because to me, I just feel like I don't have to forgive you, but I don't have to fuck with you anymore. I don't have to talk to you, so I kind of like just zone you out. But the reason why I struggle with letting things go in the sense of forgiving is because to me, when you forgive something, it means that you should not bring it up again, especially in a destructive way to throw it in somebody's face. I guess I need to educate myself more on the concept of forgiveness. We're talking today, so I guess we can get to, I don't know, we're gonna find some results however way we can, because we're not gonna limit ourselves, right? Remember, we can listen to what people have to say that we care for only if you care for them. If you care for people in your life, then you can take into consideration the things that they say about you and see where you fall short and apply the necessary adjustments. Do not change who you are unless you can stand by that change. Do not promise to be someone that you cannot be. And if you are struggling with something, then don't be afraid to say, hey, okay, I understand how something makes you feel, but currently I'm struggling with this. Only if you find your relationship vital enough to want to keep it with you for a very long time, then that's when you can go ahead and talk about things. But if you have similar feedback from the people that you find yourself caring for, then there's nothing wrong with listening to what they gotta say, because maybe you don't see it that way. And what I've also realized is that sometimes, because our intention for doing something or saying something is completely genuine and honest, we don't look at it in terms of it being detrimental to someone else or to the person who's receiving it. We're not looking at it like, well, what I'm saying is gonna hurt them. You're coming from a place of love. So sometimes you express something in a way that you are genuinely just, I'm coming at you from a place of love, from a place of care, from a place of adoration. However, once you say it or once you do it, then that person is able to interpret it however they see fit. And if they're telling you that, hey, although what you said, you're coming from a kind place, this is how I felt, or this is this and this is that, then if you care for them like you say you do, please listen. And I know listening is so hard, especially when you're in defense mode, because listen, two things can be true at the same time. You can be saying something to someone that is coming from a place of absolute love, right? And that's the truth. They can hear you out and it hurts them, and that's their truth. So two things can be true. So that's where each person has to remove the whole defense mechanism that they have going on and listen to comprehend. Sometimes we listen to respond and we listen to react, but we don't listen to really comprehend what is given. And so when you find yourself just defending the things that you said or the action that you did because you're coming from a place of love, and that person is just defending how they're feeling based on whatever it is that you said or did, then both of y'all are not listening. None of y'all are listening to each other. No one is understanding what each person is saying, and there's just this chaos. You feel me? There's just this chaos where you're right and you're right, and that's it. There's no growth there. There's no progress there. Okay? So when you have two people reacting to two different truths that they're both entitled to have, then there's this forever chaos going on that's going to cause a disconnect. And once a disconnect is caused, then, I mean, there's no resolution, there is no resolve. There's just, I said what I said, and there's this, well, I feel how I feel, and then, you know, what's the great takeaway there? So, if it is the case where you care for people, then you can listen and make the necessary adjustments to yourself, but only if you are true about applying it. It makes no sense that you're going to say that you understand and promise to do better and promise to make adjustments, and then tomorrow you go back to doing the same thing. That's going to cause a rift in whatever your relationship is, whether it be platonic or intimate or family based. Okay? So as it pertains to me, I don't know how to always forgive. And when you're forgiving, I don't think you should take the things that you claim to forgive and throw it in that person's face if you claim that you've forgiven them. So me, I've been trying to figure out ways how to forgive things that people have done to me that I consider myself caring for. Like, can I just like not think about it and move on from it without it lingering? And unfortunately, so far for me, the answer is no. There's probably going to be a time when you might say something similar, or you want a certain kind of conversation to be had between us. But me personally, I'm going to be like, I can't have that with you because the last time I had something similar going on with you, you did this and you did that. And it's not to throw it in their face. So I don't know how to let things go sometimes. And I've been praying about it, and I've been researching about it, and I've been trying, but I don't know. Maybe it needs more practice, or I don't know what it needs. To me, what I consider forgiveness is knowing that something may have been said or something may have been done, but you've matured past it, and no matter what, it just doesn't bother you anymore. Me, there are certain things that are quite personal to me, so to say that it won't bother me anymore, especially if it's something that I let you into, that I don't typically let someone into, and then you completely like change the trajectory of that for me forever, I don't know how to genuinely say that I forgive you, because I won't be honest in saying that. I'll probably say that because that's the nice thing to do, and I don't want to say something because it's the nice thing to do. I always want to try to be honest. So when it comes to me, instead of telling you that I forgive you, I'd rather take some time and figure it out, or at least try to figure it out, or try to move past it. But moving past it is not always feasible for me, because you might just say something or do something or request something similar that takes me back to that moment. And when it takes me back to that moment, then I remember why it is that I was so angry or pissed off about something, that I cannot seem to move past it. And it's not going to be fair to tell you that, hey, your growth here with me is forever stunted because of that one thing. Because, I mean, when you look at it, right? I've probably done things or said things to people that care for me, and maybe I don't understand the magnitude of how it may hurt them, but it did. And they've decided that, you know what, it's cool, I forgive you. and we move on from it, and then they just live and allow me to be myself. So why is it so hard for me to do the same? I don't know. Okay, I cannot give an answer for that. I am trying to work on that. When it comes to me and forgiveness, I feel like I need to mean it. And in order for me to mean it, it means that I should be able to joke about it and feel nothing. Like, I feel like when you forgive someone, there should be no sting to it. Does that make sense? I feel like when you have forgiven someone and part ways with whatever it is that had caused whatever turbulence in your life at that moment, I feel like you should be able to look at it and be like, nah, I'm cool on that. It's cool. It was just a moment or whatever. I don't always possess that ability to just move past something. That's what I struggle with. I struggle with moving past things. And I don't know what the best approach is in this sense. So if it is a case where you have any advice and you want to run it by me, then I mean, cool, but I am not going to pretend that I am over something or I can let go of something. There are a few things in this world that are very, very important to me. And I feel as though if I let you into my circle, then you'll know me to an extent to know that, nah, Jay, don't play about that. So if you know what those boundaries are and you understand that certain things, I don't subscribe to that. I'm gonna have certain things that I outline as my principles and as my boundaries, as would you, right? And you're like, yo, no matter what, this is my boundaries, Jade. And I'm like, cool, I'll respect that. These are mine, right? It is hard for me to let people in. It's very hard for me to let my guards down and trust. Trusting is difficult. Trusting is very hard for me. Now, the thing that I love the most is something that is so simple, but it makes my world go round, right? And I tell you, hey, you've been a part of my life for a while. We've been rocking with each other. I care for you. So I am now at the place where I'm hoping I can be myself with you, and it will not be in vain, and it will not be taken for granted. Imagine you reassuring me that, nah, we cool. Decide, we got this. Imagine me giving you that access, and in less than 24 hours of you getting that access, you completely obliterate it. Just completely blow it out the waters, and not in a good way. How do we move on from that? How do we grow from that? How do I let it go enough to say that, all right, it was just a moment, it's cool, it's whatever. Less than 24 hours. Less than 24 hours and you ruined the most sacred thing for me. And I'm supposed to just forgive that and get over it and keep giggling and smiling with you? I can't. I've tried. I've tried to get back to the basics. I've taken some time. Don't get me wrong. I have taken some time to myself and, deal with it and be like, yo, it's cool. Shit happens. It's life. But I don't know. I try. I didn't say I forgive. I did not tell that person that, hey, I forgive you. I gave myself some time to digest what happened. And then I'm like, you know what? I can treat it like I normally treat things. I can treat it by pretending it didn't happen. I can treat it by giving no life to it. I can treat it by dismissing it like I typically do. For a moment, it seems like it's working. It feels like I can do this, The laugh is still there after so much time has passed. The laugh is still there. But then you got to the point again where the person is like, so let me in, like, what's been up with you? What's been going on? And you're like, no. And it's not no that you want to be selfish. It's just no because I remember what you did the last time I tried that shit. It's not no as in I don't want to grow with you. It's just no because I don't know. I guess it's still fresh what you did after so much time has passed. Like I thought that I had it under control, but I still remember what you did. And it prevents it, like it puts a hold on things. Like sure, the laughs and the memories, they're amazing, but when it comes to getting deep again, and I can't do that. And I want to. Of course, if you have people in your life that you care for, of course you want to share positive news. You want to share the way how you handled some situation in the time apart. You want to share what life has been like, but it's like just this thing just prevents you by saying, no, the last time you tried, it got smashed in less than 24 hours. And so when it comes to letting certain stuff go, if I care for you, depending on what the magnitude of it is, I cannot forgive it. I can't let it go. And I don't know, do you guys have issues with that too? Like, am I tripping? Also, I keep sniffling because I was out in the rain for a little bit yesterday, unintentionally, but I need to rub some of that Vicks. I think I have the lavender flavor. I'm gonna like rub it right here. I don't want to give up on that person. Honestly, I just don't know how to let it go. I don't know how to, I don't know. I feel like I opened up my heart a little bit and you trampled it. And once you do that, I just don't feel like I can open myself up like that to you anymore. But I do care for the person and I want the best for them. There's a part of me that wants to believe that we can fix it. You know, like I don't necessarily want to give up on you. I don't know how to let it go and say I forgive you and actually mean it. So I have not said that I forgive you because I don't mean it. I wouldn't mean it. But at the same time, it is not something that's just so easy for me to let go of, because it was hard for me to let you in a certain kind of way. And I warned you that, hey, this is something that means a lot to me. And you still chose to ruin that. And now when you've ruined it and I am giving you the cold shoulders and keeping you at a distance, you can feel it and you're just like, damn, let me in, you know? It's gonna be different this time, but I am having some struggles with that part. So maybe someone can share with me how they handle a situation like that, or I don't fucking know. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say as it pertains to letting go of something and forgiving. I can't forgive you. I can't genuinely say I forgive you. That one is gonna take some time. Like, it's crazy because some other wild shit can happen to me that you'd think I wouldn't forgive you for, but I forgive you for it. But then some little things, it's just the simplicity of my world. My world is not complex at all. There are simple things that keeps me going. And when you come and you interrupt the flow of that simple thing, then it ignites something in me to just dismiss you. And so, you know, I want to talk about that. I'm going to talk about being dismissive. I'm a pretty dismissive person. I'm not going to hold you. I'm not even going to lie. I am very dismissive. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's how I was raised. Like in my family, you know what? I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm going to do a part 2 to it where I talk about being dismissive. I won't label it as part 2 though. I'll just say being dismissive.